What's up, guys? So today we're making a video for a 2001 to 2006 or 7 Toyota Sequoia. I'm not sure if this works on the Tundras, but for Sequoia I know for sure. On the 6 or 7 it may have changed after 2005. Not 100% sure on that, but it's pretty simple. You need either a small Phillips head screwdriver, like about yay big, because you need to be able to fit in here, because there's 2 Phillips screws. One, where's the hole? One here and one over here, and they're upwards like that. I just used a bit with small little extension and a impact drill, but that's extreme. You just really need a Phillips head screwdriver and probably some kind of little knife or flathead screwdriver. The length doesn't matter. It's just to remove this plastic piece. So first, you're going to want to drop your shifter all the way down and make sure you got the parking brake on or super flat surface or something. Parking brake, safest bet. And you want to drop your steering wheel. From here, it gets crazy. Just kidding. This whole process is super easy. So multiple reasons why you want to do this is to really give it a good clean all the way in the cracks where you can, or maybe one of your bulbs burnt out, you want to change. Super easy. So start with the bottom. You pull forward, just kind of wiggle. That was a little extreme. Doesn't always do that. Just so you know, you can remove this bottom panel. Not 100% necessary, but I mean, it gives you enough wiggle room to just pry enough, because there's a lip right here that holds under here. This side is free, but on this side there's a lip, and there's also, I believe, 1 or 2 clips right here along with the 2 clips for the plastic piece. Now there's a little plastic pin that holds the top. Mine kind of popped out really extremely, so I don't need that fillet head or knife. Then once you do that, normally it would just pop out and then you would get the knife and literally effortlessly you pull forward and this comes out. But in the middle, just bend slightly and this comes out. You can see the holes. It's like super dirty. And there's that pin I was telling you about. It just kind of really holds in there. You don't have to, doesn't give you any trouble or nothing. And this comes out. Give it a good cleaning. I plan to spray this with some black spray gloss paint, along with my stereo dash cover thing. And then you get into this part over here. So I don't know how great this camera is. I changed the contrast to show a little darker colors because it's like super bright outside. But basically, here, let me see. There we go. You got 4 Phillips screws. You'd have one there, one up there, and one over there. And after you do that, this literally comes loose and it's free to move. So I already have it disconnected just so I can show you guys. Let's see if I can get a better angle. So it would normally just come out super smoothly. When they're connected, I've already removed there's something that holds the harness. Normally you'll only probably get about this much length, but I can pull mine all the way out since I removed the clip. But you'll probably get to about right here or so, and then you kind of just try to pull forward as much as you can, and then there's 3 harnesses that you got to disconnect. And here's what it gives you access to. I'm gonna change this real quick. There we go. So yeah, I don't know how well this looks, but gives you access to all your bulbs. These are the 3 harnesses. You just push the little pin down, pull the harness out. Now you got 2 different types of bulb, 3 different types of housings. So these come out with the flathead Phillips screwdriver. You twist and they pull out. These are bulbs themselves. You can't replace and keep the plastic housing. Then you got bulbs like these, and these are the main illumination for like your gauges. These are T5s. I don't know what these are. These and like your blinkers and everything are T5s. I recommend getting the 180 degree lighting, because you can see the bright spots where it shows and it's not even, and I want it to be even. So if that doesn't bother you, you can get these T5s. I got a pack of like a random 100 T5 LEDs. There's some fuses in there, but yeah, they give me a whole bunch of colors: green, yellow, red, white, and blue. And I mean, it was only $8. It was on eBay. Can't really complain. But yeah, once I installed, I noticed the spots, so I'd recommend the multi-face LEDs. Also, when you're doing LED conversions, if it doesn't immediately turn on, it's not the LED. You need to reverse it and flip it, because LEDs run off of polarity. So don't freak out if you're doing this at home. Now, if your key immobilizer system light, the little flashing car with the key on it, if that light goes out, you either have to replace the entire board or the whole cluster, or you have to do some soldering, because it's an LED little bulb thing that's actually soldered to the cluster board, and you'll have to disassemble the entire thing. But anything else, blinker lights, you know, ABS, whatever, easy, simple swap. They just twist out. So there's two different size. There was three different sizes, but when it comes to the T5s, the big green ones are for your illumination. Those are the bigger ones. Do not lose them. Just trust me, all right? I ended up making the mistake. You'll notice there's 5 bulbs you're gonna need for the illumination if you're just changing that. So if that was something you're worried about, there's 1. You can see that I had to use a different one. 2, that's the original factory green one. 3, 4, 5. And yeah, here's all your V-tracks. Another thing, if you're trying to change your overdrive light, that's also within these little bulbs. So I think it's Bright LED something. It's a website. Super Bright LEDs, I think it was. They sell these bulbs, and that's the only place that I know you can get them besides Toyota. And I want LEDs, not the standard bulbs, so I plan to buy those soon. But that's basically it. And if you want to, I've already done it before. If you want to remove this plastic cover, or you know, get it redone or repolished or whatever, you can totally do that. Basically, you just kind of push down on these little plastic pieces. Start on each side and kind of go slowly. Push, pry, push, pry, push, pry. Flip it, and then you got one in the corner. Push, pry, so on and so on, and it comes off. So if you need to clean it, or you know, whatever, you can totally do that. Maybe you're changing your needles, putting a different face on, yada yada. And yeah, dude, that's basically it. And for reassembly, I'm gonna give you a shot in here so you can see what I'm talking about. But here's the